Their sleek metallic frames towered over skyscrapers, casting immense shadows over the streets below. People screamed and ran in panic, fearing the worst as these giant machines moved with purpose through the city. In the heart of downtown, a robot lifted a fallen streetlight, setting it back into place with precision. Another machine extended a clawed arm to direct cars, organizing traffic with flawless timing. A sense of awe began to replace fear, as people noticed the robots weren't attacking, but organizing. With methodical movements, they started repairing potholes, fixing broken sidewalks, and repainting faded road markings. One robot released a cloud of nanobots that hovered over polluted areas, absorbing smog and cleaning the air. Onlookers gasped as the skies above the city turned clear and blue, free of the usual haze. These robotic giants worked silently, their efficiency unmatched as they restored dilapidated buildings. A robot stationed itself at a crumbling bridge, reinforcing its structure with metal beams in minutes. Public transport systems received upgrades as sleek new train cars emerged, guided by robotic hands onto pristine tracks. Buses were modified with renewable energy systems, allowing them to run without emitting pollution. The robots worked tirelessly, their steel arms sweeping away litter and debris from every corner. Parks once overgrown and abandoned were restored, the robots planting trees and creating lush green spaces. Rivers that once ran brown with pollution now sparkled clear as robots cleaned and purified the water. On rooftops, robots installed solar panels, providing free, renewable energy to homes and businesses. People emerged from their hiding places, watching in awe as the robots continued their silent work. Children stared wide-eyed as the robots painted vibrant murals on gray concrete walls, brightening the city. In the middle of the square, a robot created a fountain, with crystal-clear water flowing for all to enjoy. Streetlights repaired and repowered, cast a gentle glow, lighting up roads and walkways at night. As the robots worked, a sense of peace spread through the city, transforming fear into wonder. In a final act, the robots placed a large glowing sphere in the city center, humming with mysterious energy. Then, just as suddenly as they had arrived, the robots left, ascending into the sky in unison. The city below was left transformed, its people marveling at the clean, orderly, and revitalized world the robots had left behind.
In a quiet rural town, farmers woke one morning to find giant robots standing in their fields. The robots' metallic frames glistened under the early morning sun, and farmers watched with both awe and suspicion. With gentle, precise movements, the robots began examining the soil, their sensors whirring softly. One robot extended a mechanical arm and released a mist over the land, rejuvenating the soil with nutrients. Farmers stared, mouths agape, as patches of their dry, cracked fields transformed into fertile ground. The robots worked swiftly, moving from field to field, assessing the quality of soil and water supply. They set up irrigation systems, distributing water in carefully measured amounts to drought-stricken areas. Pipes and pumps were installed seamlessly, delivering water directly to the roots of thirsty crops. As days passed, plants that had been struggling in dry soil started to grow lush and green. The robots introduced new seeds, resilient to pests and adaptable to the local climate. Farmers watched in amazement as fields once barren now flourished with life and colour. The robots' advanced tech analysed weather patterns, adjusting water and nutrients based on prediction. They planted cover crops to protect the soil and introduced natural pest repellents, all eco-friendly. Insects and birds, no longer disturbed by harsh pesticides, returned to the fields, helping with pollination. The robots even set up solar panels, using clean energy to power their operations sustainably. As harvest season approached, the robots carefully picked each crop, leaving none wasted or damaged. Farmers saw record yields as their barns filled with healthy, abundant produce. Grain, fruits and vegetables overflowed in baskets and bins, more than they had ever seen before. With their soil now healthier than ever, farmers knew they could keep growing for years to come. The robots communicated farming insights directly to the farmers, sharing knowledge of eco-friendly practices. Farmers, once wary, began to see the robots as trusted partners in cultivating the land. A town once struggling was now flourishing, with plenty to eat and more to share. As the season ended, the robots gathered their work done, leaving a transformed landscape behind. The farmers watched as the robots ascended into the sky, grateful for the help they'd received. With their fields thriving, they felt hopeful for the future. Their rural home now a beacon of sustainable farming.